Come on in. Welcome to Focus Daily TV. Hit that like button, subscribe, support the channel. As usual, I'll begin the show by explaining the purpose of Focus Daily TV. Here we speak about biblical prophecy and how it applies right here in America. In the Bible, it speaks about the kingdom of the Lord. Where exactly is that kingdom located? Nope, it's not in Africa. It's definitely not in Egypt. It's right here in what is commonly known as the United States of America. And God's people, his children, are those commonly known as African Americans or Afro-Americans. So how did we get to the point where we find ourselves today as a people? Well, we lost sight of the Lord. We lost sight of his laws and his commandments. And we basically didn't listen. We got a hard head, so we ended up with a soft behind. But this didn't occur just automatically through contracts, bonds, registrations, such as social security numbers and birth certificates. We found ourselves as bond men and bond women, as Deuteronomy speaks of. We lost our original jurisdiction that was given to us by the Lord, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So today we'll be delving a little bit into Black Law Dictionary in order to get a better understanding of these legal terms and this legalese that we find that y'all find yourself bound within today as a people. Let's go.
Welcome back to Euclid Audio, where good sounds reverberate through the whole of the stage. Now, this one here.
Hopefully everybody can hear this clearly. Yeah, we're getting real technical today, but hang in there. I like to keep the show short and sweet and to the point, and hopefully by the time we get to the end, you've received some truth. It is the truth that shall make you free, and that's what we do right here on Focus Daily TV, freeing people through the truth.
Four corners. I'm going to tell you about what is the four corner rule. The four corners rule is the four corners. An instrument means that which is contained on the face of it, without any aid from the knowledge of the circumstances.
Exactly. It's just another form of witchcraft. Witchcraft comes in many forms, and one of those forms just happened to be connected to this four-corner rule that bonds souls within those four corners through contract law, which overrides the jurisdiction that was originally given to us as a people by the Lord himself, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Under which it is made. This is said to be within its four corners, because every deed is still supposed to be written that which is contained. Rule, this one here, four corners. I'm going to tell you about what is the four corner rule. The four corners rule is the four corners. An instrument means that which is contained on the face of it, without any aid from the knowledge of the circumstances under which it is made. This is said to be within its four corners, because every deed is still supposed to be written on one entire skin.
So without any knowledge of the circumstances that it was made, that's an interesting phrase right there. We're going to move on. Hit that like button, support the channel, subscribe. Hashtag Focus Daily TV. Let's move on.
And so to have but four corners. So there can be no boxes on that mug. You see them boxes on there, that means that's an island. It stands independent and alone. Now, four corners, all parts. The whole. Take by the four corners. Construe an instrument as a whole. So,
those four corners is like a trap that bound individual humans body and soul. Unfortunately, as Revelation speaks of, the selling of men's soul on the market is connected directly to these four corners that this guy, this wonderful, smart young man, is referring to.
You cannot. Here we go right here. Four corners. The limits of the contents of a document. The phrases within the four corners of a deed. To take an instrument by the four corners originated in the use of only one side of a single sheet of parchment for recording or writing a deed, and refer to what may be learned from.
So, how many corners does that birth certificate have? How many corners does that social security number, ID, all these different forms of registration, which is really census in a biblical manner? If you read the Bible, it speaks about census. Well, this is what God was trying to prevent, us being bonded within those four corners. And all we had to do was just follow the law that he laid for us, the will and testament that he left for us to abide by. But it was written that this would occur, unfortunately. So we had to go through these curses in order to become free and return back to the bosom of the Lord.
From the face of the instrument itself. So there you have it. The four corners of a document means you can have no boxes on that shit, because when you do that, that's an independent island, and that stuff's not even on the page. It's not there. If it's in a box, it's not a part of the four corners.
Fortunately, Christ died and gave his life to set us free from these exact situations. That's it for today. Hit that like button, subscribe, support the channel. #Focus Daily TV. We out.